the um, the Mavs, which is kind of crazy because many people believe that, or let's say, the people who are in the hierarchy of Dallas Mavericks believe that Luka was surplus to requirements. So if he's surplus to requirements, then I find that quite interesting that if he actually dominates and comes back stronger than ever, what do you do? Who do you blame? Who's the one who messed everything up? Who's the one that says that the vast majority of people are not really ready for playoff basketball? That'll be my question. Like, if Luca is overweight or unfit to really push and become a starter for the Mavs, how is it with him being overweight he's able to do so much right now? I can only imagine what will happen when LeBron teaches him how to get your fitness in order, get your get everything in order. Which is quite interesting because to have someone like LeBron James, who's 40 years old, 40, 40 years old, LeBron James, and if he can teach Luca the ways to really manage that weight and fitness and off season and diet and all of that type of stuff, you really know that Luca could eventually be super fit, super fast, and possibly even have a longer career than expected. Now, most people believe Luca is lazy. Most people believe that LeBron's time is up. Actually, a lot of people believe that LeBron's time is up. Now, what does that mean for the regular folk? If LeBron's time is up, at 40 years old, still dunking on the 22-year-olds, 24-year-olds, the 7-footers. I mean, wow. It's truly amazing what he's actually doing at his age. Now, bear in mind, LeBron is probably, I'll say, in the top 0.0001% of 40-year-olds who can do athletic stuff. I mean, we can probably count it on all our fingers, the number of 40-year-olds who can still athletically compete at a high level. I think it's just him, 40, Cristiano Ronaldo, but some would argue that he left the best leagues in the world, so maybe you cannot count him in that bracket. 40-year-olds, you can count Artur Beterbiev, a boxer who just recently went toe to toe with a guy in his prime, Bivol, Dmitry Bivol. Who else is in their 40s? Chat. Which other athlete in their 40s is still doing what LeBron James is doing in his 40s? Yes, I know he just turned 40, but I mean, you gotta respect the hustle. You gotta respect the motivation, the inspiration to keep pushing at that age. Like you really don't need to continue pushing at his age. But he's still doing it. He still wants to prove more that he's capable. He wants to play alongside his son. They both put on the t-shirt together and they go out there and perform. And it's quite interesting that they are truly breaking boundaries. They are breaking the status quo. And LeBron is breaking the status quo because LeBron, I will say, is probably more motivated now than ever before because you see that fire in Luka's eyes. Luka looks like he wants to prove something. Luka looks like he's tired of everyone saying he's fat, he's overweight, he choked in the finals. Luka wants to now show that he is ready to take on whatever they say he cannot take on. And I think playoff Luka is going to be crazy. I think it's going to be ridiculous, and I think people need to beware of Luka Doncic in the playoffs. Similarly, Jimmy Buckets Butler. I think Jimmy's gonna do great. I think we need to watch out for Jimmy in the playoffs. I think Jimmy got something to prove as well. I think he also is looked at the choke in the final because he couldn't get it done twice. So let's see how things turn out for LeBron, for Steph, if they can make a final push to a playoff, possibly a championship. And if they do, it will really, really push the next generation to believe that they can do great things even at an older age. So let's keep watching this stuff and possibly, or let's say hopefully, be motivated by these greats as LeBron and Steph are greats. Uh, let's hope that this is not the last dance, if you may, the last dance. Rather, let's hope that it's a it's a way for the next generation to look at their future and think about longevity, think about their ability to push and become great, chase greatness, and not be afraid. So yeah, this is the Two Fleek Show, and I'm out. Thank you all for watching, and make sure you like, subscribe, share. Two Fleek Show.